Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Same here. I'm a little under the weather, but otherwise all good. How
But you
about you?
look so pretty today.
Yeah, I just had a haircut, so I look a little
Oh,
different.
the haircut suits you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm.
So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Yeah, pretty much good. We went out. Yeah, it was
Do
nice.
you work on weekends? Like, do you have flexible weekends? Because sometimes it happens that you don't get the same days off, weekly offs. So,
So
is it
for me, yeah, for me, I work only weekdays because it's nursery kind of school. So on
okay?
Saturday and Sunday, I do have off. Also, Christmas holidays has been started from today onwards. So yeah, I do have off for 15 days.
Okay, for 15 days.
Mm,
That's quite a good time. And I remember the
yes.
last time we spoke, you said something about doing something different, making the most out of this time because you will have some extra time in your hands.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, as today is the very much first day is almost like only 8 o'clock in the morning. So I had just started my day.
Right.
Yeah, so as I want to apply for PhD, so from today onward, I'm going to search for professors to send my proposal for them. And yeah, that's how I want to work on it. So let's see how it would
Okay.
go.
Okay. Have we discussed about what are you doing your PhD on? What is going to be your thesis and the topic of your thesis?
No, I don't think we have talked about
Okay.
it.
So tell me a little bit about what are you planning to do your PhD in?
Yeah, so as I have completed my master's in international business management from London already, now I want to pursue PhD in my own subject. So it could be either in supply chain management or
Mhm.
in leadership. Yeah, so these days I have been working on preparing proposals, and I just have started. So we'll see. And then I need to find like I'm gonna make first list in which universities I want to apply, and then I'm gonna mail to professors
Okay.
or like supervisors to approve my proposal, and then I need to apply for PhD because I'm looking for the scholarship as well. So
Okay.
I need to plan early because in
Mhm.
London new intake starts on September. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, okay. And have you you have to decide a certain topic of thesis, right? Like even if it's a bigger area like a supply chain management. So you have to pick up something smaller, like narrow down your topic to something more precise,
Yes.
right?
So I haven't done any like proper research yet, but I'm
Okay.
going to do from today. But I think I will do in logistics probably. Yeah.
Okay. And then it is going to be looking for a mentor, a guide under who.
I need for a supervisor who gonna approve my gonna approve my proposal, and then I can apply in universities that I do have one supervisor already who is going to supervise me for whole my PhD journey.
Okay, okay.
That's
So
the reason I'm improving my communication skill in English,
good.
especially because I want to be a lecturer.
Certainly. And do you think it is going to be difficult managing the work and PhD at the same time,
Yeah,
simultaneously?
I don't think it's going to be any problem if I get scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna, of course, gonna quit my job, whatever I'm doing right now, and will totally focus on it. And if not, at least I can manage part-time job, so it will be
Mm.
okay.
You know, here in some places, they pay you when you are pursuing your PhD. So, is
Mhm.
that the case there also? Are you paid
Yes,
minimum amount?
yeah, yeah. So scholarship plus stipends. Sometimes they pay a
Mm.
stipend as well, but it depends. Like not everybody will get, but
Right,
I'm hoping at least I can get scholarship. So for my living expenses, I can manage.
right, right. Because that is like the bare minimum you will have to do,
Yeah,
especially
yes,
if you're living. And plus, are dependent on both your and your husband's salary. So
Yeah.
you will have to manage it accordingly, right?
Yes.
So, Trupti, what we have for discussion today is somewhat related to working, right? It is
Mm-hmm.
about the wellness.
Yes.
So, to begin with, I'd like to understand what, according to you, is the meaning of workplace wellness. So, if I say that at some place there is a great workplace wellness, or it's a very well place to work in, what will
Mhm.
be the impression in your mind? If I say this is a very good place to work in, what will be the impression of that workplace in your mind?
Yes. So if I need to talk about this workplace wellness, I would say, suppose whenever we apply for a job and we see like, yeah, this is the place where where working is really fortunate. So I would see first how is the staff.
Hmm.
If peer support would be there, feel comfortable or get used to with the
uh,
environment and able to.
Trupti, I lost you there. Can you just repeat the last sentence that you said?
Yeah. So I would say that first of all, I would say peer support. If there are your colleagues are really supportive to help you throughout the work, to is working environment over there. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, I would say manager support should be there. They should be open to like there should be comfortable environment where you can directly speak with your managers about
Right,
any query, about any confusion going on, and they are there to support you positively.
correct.
Apart from that, I would say sometimes workload, right? So there shouldn't be too much workload. If suppose you have too much workload, there should be certain or enough time for you to finish your task, especially because sometimes what happens, you burn out, you feel really exhausted
Hmm.
due to your workloads. That it shouldn't be there. If you have, I can understand, yeah, according to deadlines we need to meet the deadlines. According to, we need to finish tasks, but according to that we should have enough time, we should have enough support or assistance, right? And there should be, if I say, there should be break, or sometimes companies provide holiday trips to them and their families. These are necessary for the day, I would say.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
So
there are many
basically,
things.
wellness starts with having a more humanistic approach,
Mm-hmm.
right? According to what you said. So there should be a good cooperation or support system in your colleagues, your peers, like you said, or your subordinates. Secondly, the environment in which you work should have positive vibes and energy.
Of course,
Very
yes.
important. Because sometimes, even if the pay is not as good, but you like the
Yeah,
place where you're working, or you like the work that you are doing, you always have the urge to wake up in the morning and go somewhere and do your work and get
yeah,
ready for the day, right? But I have seen people who are getting paid very well, and yet they go into this professional depression where they don't want to go, they don't feel like doing the work that they are doing. So if you have to tell me the importance or the weightage, what at this point of time in your life is more important for you? A place where you have positive vibes, you, like you said, all the important things, the support from the peers, understanding management, good space, time to work over, or where everything is run by a very strict authoritative culture,
mm-hmm.
but the pay is extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
at this point, what is going to be your choice and why?
So if I would say, if I need to talk about this, so initially, like suppose whenever we do application for interview, or we apply for any vacancy,
Right.
and we get hired. During that time, whenever we apply, we go to the job description, right? And then
Correct.
we see like, yeah, there is handsome paying salaries. Then of course we
Yes.
get attracted with that, right?
Correct.
The other thing we face or we experience when we go into right straight in work, like initial days when we work, initial months,
Right.
because one of our relative had experienced that. He got really handsome pay,
Okay.
he got a job, and now he's not satisfied with his job because there is not PS support. They give him a lot work, too much workload. He work overnight
Hmm.
and still they are not satisfied with his work.
Right.
So no matter you pay, you will get pay, nice and like big amount of salary, but there is nobody is there who praise your work, who proud on you. Your No matter you meet the deadline or you meet the achievement or you finish task or not, but at least somebody would be there who can motivate or can praise your efforts, whichever you have done. So it wouldn't be there. So I don't think there is more money will worth us, because I always prefer to work where somebody will respect my work, somebody
Hmm.
will praise me.
Correct.
So no matter,
You
I'm ready
definitely.
to learn. I'm adaptable. I will learn. But somebody should be there who can support you, who can be there to guide you throughout your work time.
Very true. Very true. And if you are working at a place where people don't value your work, you will
Yeah.
always have a sense of insecurity
Yes. Yes.
that it is just a matter of days or time when they'll get someone better or someone who can work at cheaper rates and they are going to replace you. So you always have that insecurity and you can never get a sense of belonging to that organization or that institution where you have put in so many hours and work days, right? Okay. Trupti, let us change a few things here.
Mm-hmm.
You speak very well. Okay. You are able to explain your points very clearly, and you are also backing them up with good points, explanations, reasons, evidence, examples. That is very good. Okay.
Okay.
And that is a very strong pillar for a healthy conversation,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise it's almost like you are talking and you're just giving your point of view, but there is no explaining of it or there is no firm ground to prove what you are saying. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so here you are giving examples like, if this is the case, if this happens with me, I'm out. That's not my cup of tea. Or a place where there are employees who understand you. So it's a very good way of presenting your points. Okay.
Okay.
The grammar also overall is good. You are constructing good sentences. You are using appropriate vocabulary. Okay. We can go a step higher. For example, if he's working overnight, he is overworking, or he is just stretching his limits, we can say that he is burning the candle at both ends.
Mm.
Okay. Or he's pushing his limits, right? So we can always work on advancing the vocabulary. That's
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
As per the flow of the conversation, no hard and fast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where we really need to immediately make changes is I want to tell you the phrases where there are flaws. Okay.
Okay.
And if you can try and correct them on your own. Instead of saying holidays have been started, now this is in the passive voice. Okay.
Okay.
When I say holidays have been started, the immediate question is by whom? Nobody started the holidays,
Mm.
right? The holidays have started or the
Okay.
vacation has started.
Uh-huh.
Don't use been over here. Okay.
Okay.
For example, changes have been made, development has been done, right? So
Okay.
here, all these places, changes have been done by whom? Development has been made by whom? So that ways passive voice needs a doer of the action. But here holidays have been started. It's not by the school. The school has just given the holidays.
Okay.
Right? That is why we will stick to the passive voice. The holidays have started.
Okay, so we're gonna stick with the active voice. And if we using passive voice, so should did I say wrong, or I need to
Yes.
elaborate it well?
No, not elaborated. This is in the passive voice. Don't say it in the passive voice. Say it in the active voice.
Active voice. Okay.
Yes. Don't use BWE and been.
Okay.
Okay. Next on the pronunciation of exhausted. We will not say exhausted. Exhausted. The O sound should
Exhaust.
be clearly audible.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. We get attracted with that. You were talking about the pay. If the pay is very handsome, we get attracted with that. So here we'll get attracted to that. The preposition will be to.
Mm.
Okay, we'll get attracted to that. And he works
Works. Works.
overnight, correct? And nobody who praises your work. If there is nobody who praises, because nobody is also singular. Somebody, everybody, nobody, anyone, someone, all of these are singulars.
Okay.
Okay, so with them, we will follow the singular noun and verb.
Okay.
Subject verb
Got it.
agreement will be singular. Okay,
Okay.
all right, moving on. You know, in India, there is this culture that the more you sit or the longer number of hours that you put at your workplace, it means the more hardworking you are, or the more
Mm.
diligent you are, or more dedicated you are. So, I'd like to know from you, how much do you agree to this theory that only if you are putting in extra hours, then you are a very good employee or you're working really hard? Do you agree with this?
Mm. I don't agree with this. If I need to talk about India, so I don't have any experience of working in corporate because I used to do private tutoring. And if I talk about in London, so in London or any other abroad countries, it is really common on sharp, like my duty should be finished on 6:15, so I will leave exit on 6:15 no matter what is there to be finished. So it is really common and nobody gonna judge for that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So there
And
it is about completing your task and having a proper balance between your personal and professional life.
yes.
Okay. And if you ever have to put in those extra hours, or if there are people around you who put in those extra hours, maybe do you really think about, or do you question about it in your mind, that what is it the work that they're doing?
Yeah, as I told you about abroad culture, so suppose somebody hasn't finished his task on time, so he or she stays for 10-15 minutes more.
But
But
that is
suppose
okay.
if, yeah,
15.
that's okay. But if I have finished my task on time, so I would leave, even I can leave early. And
Mm,
if you have still need to finish work, your manager will ask you leave today, complete it tomorrow.
mm,
That's how here works. They never want you to sit for a longer time because there are a couple of reasons. As the mental health, mental wealth is really uh, all the corporate office or whatever. I don't know how what to say, but industries need to follow that according to the government policies as well.
mm.
And apart from that, here everybody get pay on hourly. So suppose somebody is staying 15 to 20 minutes more, company needs to pay them. Company must have to pay them. So they
Right.
never want anybody to work more. They ask them to
Beyond.
leave and come tomorrow and finish your tasks. And something like if I talk about my nursery or anything, we need to wind up nursery well. There are
Mm.
closing checks we need to do. So many things we have to have done by the end of the day. So that's we need to do, but we get extra time for that and we have to complete it.
Okay. Now, see, we have to have done. Okay. Now we
Mm.
can say we have to get done.
Okay.
In case using have twice is confusing you,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we have to get it done before we call it a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll never say on 6:15.
6:15.
At. at
Right.
6:15 always. And everybody, again, everybody is singular. So
Singular.
everybody gets paid.
Gets paid.
Okay. On hourly, if you're saying on, then say hourly basis.
Okay.
Okay. If you just want to use hourly, then you don't have to use the preposition on. Everybody gets paid hourly.
Okay.
Okay. But if you're using on, use basis.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
All right. Moving on. If you ever have to hire employees of your own,
Mm-hmm.
okay, say you start a small business, you start something where you have the help of other people around you, what is going to be a prerequisite that you will be keeping at your workplace from all the experience that you have gathered, from the years of experience that you have worked in both India and abroad? What are
Mm-hmm.
those few things that you will always keep in mind, that, this is my workplace and this should be the bare minimum that I will avail to the people or the employees who work for me?
Mm-hmm. So again, it depends on which kind of work I'm going to start.
Hmm.
Okay. Suppose I'm starting tutoring. So it's online. So I will, first of all, whomever I'm going to hire, he or she should be committed with the work, with the time, with as well. Suppose uh, if I have given them tasks to make any notes or make any question paper or kind of notes, if I have asked them to make any notes, and we are committed to submit it by tomorrow afternoon time, he or she has to submit it by afternoon time. Then I don't want to listen any excuses.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
want the person who is committed with the work. Other thing, it should be transparent, I will say. Uh, Whatever, because as a business, not business partner, but as an employer and employee, everything should be transparent in terms of related with the work.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
he has any query, or if I do have something going in my mind, we need to talk about it, and we need to listen each other transparently, I will say, and can understand easily. So the person who is committed and to whom I can trust, to whom I do have some faith, or he should have some faith on me. If somebody going to like how to say, if they gonna trick me, or they want me to trick, or they gonna make advantage from me, that I
Hmm.
won't,
Hmm.
I won't allow, I won't compromise with that things. And apart from that, about qualification, like about educational qualification, and that can be managed, that so it's all about skills. If they have skills and
A
work,
good character.
yeah, good character, of course, then I'm gonna hire him or she, because learning is different. Anybody can learn. It's not about qualification. It's all about willingness. If they are ready to learn, they can make.
Very true, very true. And I think that is a non-negotiable, having
Yes, yeah,
character
yes, of course.
is a non-negotiable, right? Okay, a few things, Trupti, that we would like to work on will be prepositions. Okay, uh, committed with the work will be incorrect. Committed to the work.
Okay,
Okay, again, listen to excuses. I wouldn't want to listen to excuses. The preposition to after listen is very, very important.
mm-hmm.
Okay, to whom I can trust or believe will be incorrect. On whom I can trust,
Okay,
in whom I can believe. So you believe in and trust on. Okay,
okay,
and instead of saying make advantage from me, you will say take advantage of me.
got it.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
these are like one or two. The subject verb agreement with nobody and everybody. So a couple of them which are related to subject verb agreement, but mostly we get attracted to, and he works is again subject verb agreement, committed to work, listen to excuses, on
Yes,
whom. So these are mostly with to do with the prepositions.
appositions, yeah.
Okay, so I think that is one place where, apart from the classes, also you can just try to do a few exercises or
Yeah.
sentences.
Yeah.
7 minutes, now that you also have a good number of hours in your hand where you
Yeah.
can work, right?
Yes.
Okay, Trupti. So with that, we'll end the session. So you have a great day, productive day.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you as well.